Hi, this is Arnav from the Towers marketing team, and today I want to briefly discuss why real estate marketers should use chatbots in their marketing stacks. Over the last week, I've been looking at a whole bunch of real estate landing pages and websites. I've noticed that you can classify them into two types. The first is what you're seeing on your screen right now, and it's a landing page for a real estate developer where they sell directly to their end buyer. This is for an apartment complex and an office complex in downtown LA. The second type is a real estate agent landing page, or a website rather, which you're seeing on your screen right now for a $245 million estate in Bel Air. The website is usually filled with listings pages that look exactly like this. Now, what unites both of these types of pages together is the way that they capture leads. If I scroll down over here and hit contact us, you'll notice that there is a form, a phone number, and an email ID. And similarly, if I jump back to the page for the apartment complex and click one of the CTAs, there is a form and a phone number. Now, all of these methods of lead capture work, and they're tested, they're tried, everyone uses them, but they are imperfect, especially for real estate. Let's start with forms, for example. Forms are woefully impersonal, and they give people the perception that you fill out a form and the actual action that takes place is going to happen way into the future. Someone's going to reach out to you by email. Someone's going to give you a phone call. Now, this isn't ideal for real estate because people expect instant response in real estate. They're filling out dozens of forms like this one, and it really just boils down to luck after a point as to who responds first. And usually the person who responds first has a better chance of converting that lead. As a marketer, this is a problem because you don't want to leave things to luck like that. You don't want to leave it to factors like, am I going to be in the office when a lead comes in? Am I going to be asleep when a lead comes in? Because those things are out of your control. You need to get out of the office. You need to go to sleep, and you need to maintain your sanity. Similarly, with email, it's a similar picture. Someone sends you an email and it's an indication of deferred action. You're waiting for the person on the other end to respond to you, and their response time is wholly contingent on a bunch of factors that aren't in their control. So as a marketer, whether you're asleep or you're outside of work hours, those are the sorts of factors you want to avoid. Phone numbers solve this problem of instant response, but only to an extent. Someone can call in to your real estate agent or to your real estate development company, but when they do, you need a human being on the other end picking up those phone calls and capturing qualifying leads. This is an issue because a lot of the times real estate buyers are not buying within work hours, and they're not buying on weekdays. This means that you need to hire extra people, hire extra manpower to man phone calls outside of work hours. And that's an issue because, first of all, it's expensive, and second of all, it's a hassle to manage that many people. So we have a solution for this, and it's called a chatbot. It's something that you're quite familiar with. This is pretty popular in the tech space, especially in the last couple of years. And the way it works is that a prospect lands on your page, they click on one of the CTAs, and instead of being greeted with this ugly looking form and a phone call, they're greeted with a conversation with a virtual agent. Now, this solves the issue with forms and email because you essentially are put in contact with someone from the company instantly. So there is this feeling of instant response. Even though the whole conversation is automated and it's essentially functioning in the same way the forum does, it just looks like a chat, there is still that perception of instant response. And that's all that really matters, because the prospect feels like the company that's showing them this chatbot is going above and beyond and talking to them immediately, where all of the other companies are showing them this ugly looking form. Compared to a phone number, on the other hand, as I mentioned before, this is wholly automated. So that means that you don't need a human being on the other end. This chatbot can capture leads 24/7. It doesn't tire, and it can handle thousands and even millions of conversations simultaneously. So you don't need to hire that extra manpower. It's still affordable for you, and you don't need to bother with managing a whole bunch of extra people. In a sense, it's the best of both worlds. You can think of these chatbots like virtual concierges for your company that are fully automated, so they don't require you to hire more manpower, and they still can capture leads 24/7 in an engaging way. If you're interested in making the transformation from your traditional lead capture methods like forms and phone numbers and emails to the new way of lead capture, like a chatbot over here, check out the full guide that we created. We'll show you exactly how you can build a chatbot like this for your real estate agency or for your real estate development company, Or if you're a marketer who markets for real estate agents or real estate developers, we'll show you how to build one of these bots for your marketing stack. In it, we go into pretty intense detail. We show you exactly how you should phrase the questions, how you should order the questions. We even show you how you can make the message bubbles match your branding. And we tell you everything that you need to know to make a high converting chatbot that fixes all of your real estate lead generation woes. Check out the link. We'll leave it in the CTA at the end of this video or in the comments, depending on where you're watching this.